Is anybody feeling this heat? It was so hot today. I thought I was going to melt. It was so hot. I had to go cover my plant up because the heat is not here.
Its public health agency estimates that more than 1,000 additional deaths were linked to the scorching temperatures that took place from Wednesday to Friday last week. France is warning its death toll will likely rise as more details are learned about those affected by last week's record-breaking heat wave. Its public health agency estimates that more than 1,000 additional deaths were linked to the scorching temperatures that took place from Wednesday to Friday last week.
Half of all Americans are bracing for a prolonged and dangerous heat wave, and it could peak at the start of the July 4th holiday. Sorry, guys. Right when many of us will be outside for parades and barbecues, the temperatures in some places in the eastern U.S. could be the hottest in over a decade. CNN meteorologist Derek Van Dam here with the very latest. The National Weather Service is telling us that this heat wave is different and to pay attention and be warned. What can we expect?
It's because of the humidity. The humidity is going to be off the charts, and that makes it so much harder for your body to regulate the heat and cool itself down properly. 50 million Americans or more will experience triple-digit temperatures this week leading into the 4th of July holiday weekend. Terrible timing, Mother Nature. Why do we have to do it now, right? All of us want to be outdoors. Here's a look at what Chicago looked like at sunset last night. I like to see people doing their activities late at night because, of course, that helps minimize the amount of sun exposure you get. But this is how warm it could feel today in the Windy City. 104 degrees, both in Chicago in the triple digits for the heat index. We're talking lower 90s along the East Coast, but that's going to go up. Let me show you why. Look at the heat alerts. We've got 70 million Americans under alerts at the moment. These include warnings. So excessive heat warnings, St. Louis to Chicago into Grand Rapids, my home city. But look what's headed into the weekend. That is a large density of population, some of the largest density in the country, right along that I-95 corridor that's going to be trapped under this heat dome. High pressure, depending on its exact position, can stream in the high humidity levels, and that is going to make it feel oppressive, downright dangerous. Pay attention to this graphics. This is important from NOAA. That shade of purple, see how that shifts from the Ohio River Valley, eventually making its way into the mid-Atlantic by Friday and Saturday, coinciding with the 4th of July. That's extreme heat risk. That means all populations are vulnerable to a long exposure in the sun outdoors. So you factor in the humidity, the high dew point levels, and this is what your body is going to be battling this week. And when we talk about temperatures skyrocketing to above 110, that is when you need to take it seriously, hydrate, find air conditioning if you can, and take breaks from the sunshine as you plan your outdoor activities for the big 250 this weekend. By the way, Sarah, I want to show you this. DC, we should be 89. By Saturday, the 4th of July, that's 101 degrees. That's the actual air temperature. This could go down as the hottest 4th of July ever recorded in DC's history. The heat wave that's been scorching Europe for the past week appears to be.
I know a lot of people have died in Europe because of this heat. I can just imagine. Like when I went outside today, did some errand, it was so hot. I could not even breathe. I had to run back home. I had like 1-2 places I wanted to go, but it was just too hot and I had to run back home. I move all this plant here behind me under the umbrella, especially peppers, because my peppers they're doing really good. I want to show you guys how to put this shade cloth up here. It really helped. I actually was able to stay under the shade cloth for some time. You see, I put that shade cloth because that tomatoes, by the time I came back this afternoon, the tomatoes were looking like they were going to die. They were looking sickly. And I know they're watered. I had to put that, and that reduced the heat because I was able to stay under there for some time just to kind of the garden a little bit, see how they're doing. So that helps. Besides all the heat, look at my peppers. Look how big this pepper is. So I'm worried about the heat might make them drop their flower. Hopefully not. It's loaded with different type of peppers. This pepper. Do you know this pepper I bought is a sweet pepper that I brought from Lidl? It's doing really well. I have some of them here. You see this other pepper right here? This is my first time growing this pepper. This is spicy. I used one today. Man, between that and habanero, I don't know which one is spicier. Although habanero is very spicy, that pepper is really spicy. Everything is looking good, guys. It's hot. Yeah, this I did this. All these tomatoes. I had to come tie this up today. So far everything is looking good. Something under here. What's that? Where did it come from? Oops, I hope an animal is not trying to hide here. Yeah, so all this has some good. I'll leave it for a little more. Yeah, everything is looking, even that corn. Yeah, I had to cover that up. Even now, by this eggplant here. Flowers. Oh, I broke this. And I was trying to water them because it was so. Oh, look at that zinnia. Look at how beautiful this zinnia looks. Looks beautiful. It's gorgeous. This color of zinnia, man. My sunflower is loaded with ants. The only thing I miss right now is some cucumbers, and I need to harvest this eggplant here too. See those eggplants? I need to harvest them. They grow really big. I'm going to use them to eat yam. I harvested some potato. Last Saturday, we harvested all our potatoes. So they're drying. Let me show you guys. They're drying up now. I'm going to start eating them. I'm going to have some potato and eggplant tomorrow. You see, potato is dry. I do have a lot of potato. That's what we are eating tomorrow for breakfast. I don't have to be anywhere. Stay indoors. Stay hydrated. All right, guys.